In this exercise, we'll be running the application. So let's record the application. When you call this record button, your application will run. And it will give you all the graphs, all the object what it's allocating. Now, if you see at top, you will always have malloc 16, malloc, string and all, because at a root level, every object which you create gets converted into malloc. So your UI label is a reference, so it will be at the bottom of your graph. Now you can change this by seeing the allocation lifespan. So if you want to check all the allocation till now, you can select this. If you are interested in the one which are created and are still alive, then you can select this, or one which you are created and are destroyed. If you want to check that graph, you can check that as well. But for checking the performance, the most important is the one which are still alive. So we'll always select this radio button only. Now it says my byte used till now in my application is 1.84 MB. Total objects residing in my app are 14,000. There are 4,84,000 objects already got deallocated. Total number of bytes allocated and deallocated is 25 MB, and these are total number of objects. So this gives you a total, and then this gives you the different type of object. Now there is something called instrument detail, search button. I'll search UI label because I am not interested in malloc and all. I'm interested in only those objects which I have created in the editor in my project. If I optimize those objects internally, those malloc and all those heavy objects will also get optimized. So when I click on the label, it shows me the 11 label in my project. Now you should not worry about the total bytes and all. You should always concentrate on the persistent number. Now my ideal scenario will be what? If I click on the gallery tab, it should get decrement by 1. So whatever is a count, it should get decrement by 1. So because Priyank Ranka as a label should not be visible in my memory. And when I come back on the home, it should again increment by the 1. So let's try to see that scenario. So when I click on the gallery, there is no change happens in my persistent count. And when I come back, so the way the memory is allocated on label is not working as per my requirement. I wanted that my label Priyank Ranka should get deallocated and again should get allocated in the memory when I switch back to the home tab. So that means I need to optimize my code. So I'll stop this, I'll say close, I'll go to my view controller class. Now if you see, your load first label gets called in view did load. That function gets called only once when your application view is loaded in your memory. Now we need to load and unload whenever your view of that controller, whenever your view controller views comes in the foreground, I will load the first label, and whenever view controller's view goes out inside the background where it get disappear, I will unload this label. So I need to optimize that. So instead of loading my label in my view did load, I will load the label in view will appear, and I will unload my label from the memory in view did disappear. So in your next exercise, we'll be performing that optimization. We'll be modifying this code inside the view controller to check the output.